knows how much time has gone? Will it even last that long? The bed is cold and it drains his soul until he falls asleep.
Welcome to another video on the No Man's Land map. This is part 4, I think. We'll get right into it where we finished off last week. And since last week, I moved the logs into a nicer place so that I can get a little better access to them. So we'll get in here now and turn on our strong hands, super strength, and get our logs started up and get everything ready to rock. What we'll do first is we might as well get rid of these few last trees we got here, and then we will get into trying to figure out how to get out of this loving little space we're in. If this is the first episode you're watching of this is No Man's Land. This is a map that is in your farming hub, but I've modified it a little bit. No fanciness. The concept of this map is there is a guy that was a good farmer that lost his way, made this mess, and now we have to figure out how to get out of this mess to get it cleaned up. We originally started with nothing and a yard full of wood, and now we're down to the last few bits of wood. We get those chopped up here now. There was a tractor buried in the wood roughly right there, and then we will make our way out here somewhere to see where out is. Not exactly sure where or how we're going to do that yet. That out here now, and we will get right into getting it on go. And if you watched last play, hey look, finally the weird trees finally disappeared. I think we put that many trees in the Ore Splitter. There was a few of them coming back to life. A little bit of weirdness there, but you know, no big deal. We'll get her in here now and get her done. Oh, looks like that one didn't go in right. This is telling me there's only $600. Always on that side, there's always usually a spot where they don't want to go in. No worries, we only got a little bit more trees to deal with right now, and then we can figure out how to get rid of a small pile of we figured out last week that this material dumped on the ground here, it's all wood chips. So he must have been in here, the wood chipper chipping up the world for some reason. Not sure what or why or what happened to him. Just that's the storyline of the map. That I have created. I'm not the original creator of the map, I just modified it a little bit to make this story. all you guys' entertainment. Get into here now, get some trees ready to go. Big man monster gets into the routine of cutting down trees, we'll have a little bit more to cut down to get out, and then we'll get into something to figure out how to these last few, I moved them from last video, if you're wondering, around to a little easier loading. And there was like 27 to 30 logs there, so we get these little few thrown in here now. And get them sold off, and then we will get into trying to figure out how to get out of here. We'll probably just take the tractor and move some of this wood chips around out of the way, and then it's not gonna work.
What if everything falls to pieces? What falls on the ground?
Wood chips moved out of the way. We'll have to figure out once we get out if there's a sell point or something around. I'm not exactly sure. Like most maps, I toured around the map a little bit when I was in the process of modifying it to the story, so I haven't really had much playthrough of the map to know certain things. This is good. And that's the fun of that. Still a few more left here to do, and then we'll get into some more different things. And yes, I know I could have just walked out and had a look, but I'm holding that surprise what the actual rest of the map looks like compared to what it did when it originally made for a couple of episodes here now. Probably be a couple more here. We'll, once we make our way out, try not to be too unrealistic, but there's no way of loading these logs in any realistic fashion to not start you off too much ahead of the game. But start it off whatever way. The story that I'm going with is the story, so a little bit of non-realistic stuff in the beginning. Get a few logs sold off for a bit of money, and then we will get into the map. Because I think it's, if I remember correctly, roughly, there's nothing in the map It's just one big blank grass area. You have one little farm, a little field, and really old equipment. But I don't remember what happened because it was me and a couple of my friends that made the modifications. So some of the stuff I know, some of the stuff I don't. That's why I don't exactly know what's happened. That's why I kind of want to keep it for a surprise. You guys and me. So we'll just get into it here now. Looks like we're about halfway through our pile-ish. Get the pile done, and then we'll jump in our tractor. So. I figured out that sometimes some of the logs just really don't want to go in the cell point. Some of them want to and some of them don't. With these few logs are so off, and then I think we'll just start to go on the same direction as tractors. Stay clear of this little pile here and kind of just make a exit out through. We'll just scoop up a scoop and back up and dump them in here somewhere. I don't think this sell point takes chips. But I do remember from the original map, at the shop there's a sell point, but I don't know. We'll have to get out and have a look and see if there was any equipment left or what was left, and then we will check and see what we can get, because it's not like we don't have any money for a wagon or something to figure out how to load the chips in a sensible fashion. So I don't think I'm going to sit here and load the truck with this kind of material on the ground and that little truck and that little tractor. I think there will be some slight modifications to the once we get a door, a path, maybe a path through there that we can come through and pick them up. There will be some heavy equipment coming to move all this. But I think that by the looks here, we have a decently dense chunk of trees we may have to deal with before then. It's hard to say because I don't remember what we discussed with my good buddies to make the map. And some of it was just like, I'm thinking these things, whatever one of these ones you want to do, here's the save, have fun. And that's the fun of having good friends. You play enough video games with them, they kind of catch on what you're looking for, and you kind of just set them free and have fun. That's the fun of it. I wonder now, did that log go through fine? Yep. These last 5 thrown through here now, and we will call it done. these last 4 thrown in here now, and then we will call her done with the whole selling of logs. We'll move some chips, cut down some trees. This was started with no money, stuck in this little forest area here. We could see there was something down there, roughly where that's to, in the logs, and a chainsaw. If you want to see the rest of the playthrough, there will be a playthrough of videos. This would be the 4th one in the series of playthrough. We're just getting into it, getting started, so I don't know how many videos of this we will have. Two left. This one and one more. A little bit. I figured out if you line up the logs pretty straight on this machine and let the log feed up inside it, kind of center line, it feeds in pretty good. It still gets kind of jammed up a bit when you looks like that one did, because I wonder, is that a zombie piece now? Yep. That will be a zombie piece. Oh, that's the last of the wood. So let's go over here now and get in our tractor and see if we can figure out how to get out of here. So since we already have a scoop, let's just pull on here now, and we'll just... Oh geez, we got GPS and everything in this thing. Dump out our scoop. We got our wood puller thingy on the back. Let's see if we can.
As rain we surely found, pressed our ears to the sound. Now we finally know.
See if we can dig our way out. Don't think this tractor is meant for.
To find my peace of mind. Another night, the last life, yeah, that guides my stride.
Let's dump it just randomly in the yard so it makes it look like we can getting somewhere. But, it doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere. Oh, it seems like we're getting a little bit there. I don't think this object in the back here will push. And let's go G, 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 G. And let's go, I think it's V, push that down. Let's see if that's. Oh, see, it doesn't disturb the same width. I don't think the tractor will push. It'll just fill the bucket up and push the side. So at this point, I'd say it's just a scoopy. At this point now, we're just gonna change our function to our bucket, our arms. So rear attachment stops flailing up and down. Look there, looks like we got a road and a couple buildings, a few things like that. So that might be the best way out, you know. Yeah, I think that over there looks a little lower. So we can try to get out there. We'll get out there and we'll go get something to try to get some of this out of here of some sort. No. Well, we took a chunk out of the gear there, got that. Doesn't matter where you spread it of sorts, it will all get scooped up. You just run the bucket across the ground and it just naturally scoops it up. So anywhere here, we'll just run a bucket across the ground and it'll just pick back up every square pivot. Try to get out and get some see if we can find a dump tractor, or see if we can get to the sell point, or see if we can do something. It seems like we're getting somewhere with this point here. Don't seem like there's very many trees in the way too, so we don't have very much to cut down to get out. Make it a little easier on you guys and a little easier on me. And I don't want to drive over the mound of wood chips. I want to be somewhat realistic. Tractors don't drive over 4-foot mounds of wood chips and actually make it through it. There you go. Trying to get the little mound out of the way and ended up sucking a big mound up. good. We're cheating already. Based on how many scoops this tractor is taking to get out. Oh, this here, this is going to be a long time project. Trying to get this cleaned up. That's a good spot to aim. Trying to be somewhat realistic. Even though we picked up all the blocks by hand, which there would be no way you would pick up blocks that size by hand, and there would be no way that you would magically appear in a forest surrounded by trees and be stuck inside there. But you know, a little bit of normal, a little bit of everything kind of all just goes together. Oh, that's what the problem is. This bucket is uber small. It's like 1,000 liters. But at least we got a bucket. We'll have to go, since we have like $280,000, we'll have to go and see what we can find in a that's pretty much what we're gonna get into now. Going along and scooping out things. Scooping out a path to get it. Try to somewhat say even to cheer the get the pile chopped down a bit. I don't mind if it's based on the little bit I moved to the little pile. Looks like this is gonna be interesting. Try to clean this up. And yes, I could just tab to another piece of equipment, but I don't even know if it is anymore. Try to get someone in here. If I can get a somewhat of a pile taken care of, I can those couple of trees chopped down and get out. Looking like that, I only really need to lop those 2 trees there down. So there's 2 trees there. Shouldn't be too bad. This pile must be some mountain material. There we go. Get that mountain taken care of there a little bit. This is like the little engine to code here. Pretty well brand new tractor. We just gotta scoop all this up $1,000 increment at a time. Ain't gonna be no brand new tractor for very long. Let's get this moved out of here. We'll probably cut those logs down here now, and then we'll, because this machine on the back here. Oh, that's always the way. Super straight. Put that down like that. Now we will that. Put that down the ground. We'll jump out. Go over here. Walk out and have a look. Oh, geez, we got a couple fields. We got another building down there. Looks like that's an animal pen. Looks like we got an old truck down there. Looks like we're completely pretty much bird in again. So, we'll get the chainsaw out here now. Based on this spot, probably cut down these 3 or 4 trees here on the corner. I like these 3 right here. We were blessed enough to have the chainsaw, and we didn't have no stump removing tool. So let's crouch. trying to cut the stump off as low as I can to the ground for right now, so I don't get the chainsaw again. Walk up our log here now and get the limbs off as best we can. At the end, looks like there was some looking at this. Let's probably cut these down. Close to the ground as we can get. Wherever they fall, they fall. Not really too worried about what way they fall. Ooh, that one might stay. But that one might get cut out of the forest after a while, because gonna better walk down him. Sometimes this works good, sometimes this works bad. Most of the logs off, most of the branches off, but it's hard when it's it's enough for the tractor to get out. Let's first take our pieces, go throw them in our logy magic here. Get out and see if we can get something bigger, move some of these wood chips. No, I think it's some type of winch material, but I remember using it one time before.
Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? And it go like, hey.
It's B. Oh,
It still
there
feels
you go.
good. All these years later.
I don't know how fun this is gonna work, but let's try it.
But I'm not sure of what you mean to me. I ain't known of you for some time, but it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
Turn on log winch.
Are you looking for a DD on the honor roll with a lot of dough that's always down
And it
to go?
says here
You just want someone with common goals. Are you looking for one man or one night? Someone who stays or leaves before the sunlight. This ain't a courtroom, no judgment from me, but the jury's out. I need a testimony. Have you been with a rapper before? If I came to your city, would you see me on tour? Said I had a metaphor, but I think I'm at a 10, so there's something I gotta ask before the night ends. Why don't
X.
you just come on over? Why
There you
don't
go,
you
Z.
stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything.
Give it a little bit, see if it can spin it around the
Give me just a thing or two.
now.
Have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
Let's go see if it's, I say it's just caught in the trees. Yeah, it's not.
Are you high on life? Are you down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe? Or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? The night's
Didn't think it would
want.
want.
Do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? Don't think long, these are simple questions like I just really wanna love you, and I just want you here with me tonight. Are you high on life? Are you down on your luck? Do you wanna make out, baby?
Let's
Do you wanna
see if I
lay
can
under
do
the stars
something
and just
now
stare up
with
at
it.
affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
We'll just let it suck us back to the wood pile, and then we'll just pull on it with the truck. Yep, that's.
I never meant to hurt you. I didn't really mean the
No.
words I said.
I think it would just let us.
I said,
No.
if I could take it all back,
Slingshot type
I
thing,
swear
but
I'd
no.
never do it all again.
Let's hop out and see what kind of.
Again. 'Cause I need you by my side and I need you in my life. And if you hear this song,
What kind of mess
just
we
know
can get into
that
with it.
I'll never find a better one. And everything was done out of love. So even when I'm gone, you're
Might get something
always in my
better now.
heart.
But the question is, am I going to do brute force or am I going to do?
'Cause everything was done out of love. So even when I'm gone, you're always in my heart. Serenity.
Still gonna walk me backwards.
Ain't no telling what we gon' do. Yeah. I've been feeling good lately. And it feels good to feel good again.
Let's see what kind
Look.
of fun we're having here now.
I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I
still
don't think
caught
we
on.
need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water, cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you gon' make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, dog, I'm 23 with the world on a string.
might give me
Getting paid for
something.
every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear there's something you lacking that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes. So don't you worry that I'm worried when you read in the mood. Said I'm just happy that I'm back to really feeling this good, I swear. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just tryna love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because ain't no question what we won't do. Let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you. Yeah. Sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving up private shows leads to where the private show I would go. Risk it all earlier if I knew just how those eyes would roll. See you either getting dirty or dusty, and I'm trying to be a man that you see worthy of trust and know that you're moving. And we ain't got the time to invest in something real, but for some reason I try nonetheless. Guess that's my intuition mixing with the liquor and some wishful thinking. You smiling at me as the crystal clinking, pouring a
Let's
different drink when
see
listening
what
to old
kind
school
of
rap. And you know every word to all that soul boom bap, so play that Mary J. Nah, there's no more rainy days. You prefer that 702 over them 808s. And yeah, you way too independent for some major deal. Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals. Ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now. And baby, that's all that matters. And now she walking around my place with no clothes on. So draw the blinds, baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping no matter how we continue, cause I'ma be great without you. Imagine
Looks
how
like
I'd
someone
be
in the
with
basement
you. I swear
deciding
that there
to hammer the world.
I'm just trying to love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby.
Thank you.
Because ain't no question what we
Oh, it's X.
let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you.
There you go.
Ain't no telling what we gon' do.
So based on this here now, what we'll do is we'll get this one branch off here now. Based on the size of the log, I'll probably cut it here. Probably pick up this piece. Oh. Looks like the guys are wondering if I'm recording again. Yeah, I always like interrupting in the good times. Seems like it's a slight bit still too long. Even though it's super strength, at some point in time it just gets way too tangly to
As I lay me down to sleep, I hear them speak to me.
get logs out. Probably gonna go see if we can find, go look around and see if we can find for trucks or go tour around and feel her for a minute. B. We'll just pull this in here out of the way. B, turn her on. So G. So I can say hello, my only one. Just like the morning sun, you keep on rising till the sky knows your name, and you're still my chosen one. Remember who you are. No, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistake. There we go. Oh yeah, the good outweighs the bad, even though you're a mistake. Remember how I'd say, you'll be the man you always knew you could. I'm not sure if that was 2 stages, it was faster for 1 stage or not. If you knew how proud I was, you'd never shed a tear. Have a fear, no, you wouldn't go on hooker. Fish. Pick the day, turn the page. I know it's not the end every time I see your face. Over here with his friend. Come chuck him on the ground. Remember who you are. Get in our machine. Pick up our pieces. Run over our little pile because that looks like it's small enough now to. Nope, that was not a good idea. Hold on 1 second here, guys. I kind of need to screenshot that because that's a pretty good. Just like the morning sun, you keep on rising till the sky knows your name, and you're still my chosen one. Remember who you are. No, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistakes. Oh yeah, the good outweighs the bad, even though you're a mistake. Remember how I'd say, okay, so now, good thing about having super strength on is you just pick the tractor up and walk over here and lay it down. And then guess what? We get to try it again. This time I guess we won't go full rip over the mound of wood chips. We'll only go little amount. See if it'll crawl its way out or not. Just in case it doesn't make a mess. We will put our wood chips back in its pile. We'll head some down here this way. We'll go G, so that it comes up. Dump this over wood chips in our bucket. We'll back away so we don't get any more in. Now let's see what we got. Looks like we got one good field over there. Got one good field over there. Barn over here. Oh. So we got some forks. We have a bunch of grass, maybe. So we can't see if there's anything hiding in the barn. Clearly there's something in it because there's a chunk sticking out of the... There's something in there because I can see it sticking out the wall right here in front of me. So we got lots of things to do, but we're still... yeah... Let's go over and see if we can snake our way out over here. I don't know if we can one way or the other. Because someone's went around and planted random trees everywhere here. Not sure if we can get out over there in that little triangle piece. Or can we get out over here somewhere? I don't think there's any crops planted by the look. That just looks like it's plowed, so I'm not really worried. Okay, that's just basic as old truck. We'll look at that here now in a second too. No, looks like probably over there would be the easiest way to get out. We'll stop down here now and have a look at the old blue truck, jump in it. That's a way out, which is a very narrow. No, it's just a slice in the section there. It goes down forever there. While we're out, let's just wander around here now and have a look at our old blue truck. Jump in our old blue truck, and yeah, he is well destroyed. But kind of hold dirt. So let's go down here and see if we can chop our way out of let's just check on that little triangle piece down here, see if we can chop our way out of that now for a couple minutes. And that will probably be it now for part 4. Let's go down here now and see what we can get into. Chopping our way out. We'll hopefully get them to fall away from the we'll drive out, we'll see what kind of narrowness we got here. See what kind of mess we can get into. Yeah, that's the whole square. So we'll back our tractor out. Little ways here. We'll start chopping. So at this point, either way, I think we gotta pick a spot and start chopping. I did notice that there's a little path this way. Same thing, this is a path that way. I'll probably start right here and see if I can cut a couple of these off here and get out that way. See where I can get these trees to fall. Hopefully away from the path I'm making. And hopefully fall at all. The easy way to fix that is just chop a chunk out of them. And they'll fall then. Yep. Just took the poor chainsaw away. Just gonna grab him. See if we can boy him out of town. There you go. Put him kind of out of the way. So I guess on our list will be something to cut down trees. Something to stump trees, and something to move. Sweet, that one felt perfect.
A long time ago when I told you about everything, but he smiled at me and turned his back to look on tonight.
Cut this one.
And at this rock you can't see beyond what it is that you want. It leads you astray to a road that you will not return.
Do a mid slice on this one also. Let's see how he falls in our little path. Easy way to get him moved away is just chop him off. Then we're gonna just pick up a piece. Move it out of the way. See this one, just pick him up. Move him out of the way. We'll have to come back in here at some point with a wood trailer or a...
Somebody said that you used to do all the right things, not a man in town who came
Keep down.
close to
Doesn't really matter to me what fashion comes down in. At this point, we're just basically trying to cut a path out of the forest. So we get 4 or 5 pieces, cut it out. Doesn't really matter where they fall, as long as they're not out of the way. close as we can to the ground. Choppy, choppy. I'll take that. Down here. Go down again. Oh. There goes cotton tree that time. That's one of my most favorite things to do here lately. Okay, folks, we'll wander on back to where we with our tractor, see how that fits, and we'll probably call that done for this episode. Let's see if we judged our path in a good enough fashion to get our only. Yeah. Perfect. Well, we got our tractor stuck. Thank you very much for all coming out to see this episode. Like, comment, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you all next time.